I'm Liz from JC Stage Stop Resort in Aladdin, Wyoming. I thought I'd give you a tour of our horse facilities. First off, we have the tack rooms so that you can unload your tack from your trailers when you come and then have it all ready to go so you can go out and ride on the Wyoming wilderness. We have hitching rails provided with saddle racks. That allows you to not tie your horse to the trailer, just bring him over to the tack shed and get him all ready to ride. At JC Stage Stop, we have 16 covered stalls. This back bank has enlarged stalls. The regular ones are 10 by 12. These ones are 12 by 20 approximately. The roofs are nice to keep your horse out of any of our freak Wyoming hailstorms. Otherwise, most horses like to be out in the sunshine. All the stalls have a place for you to hang your hay bags, a nice halter hook, and bucket hooks too. We also provide some larger pens that are approximately 20 by 20, give or take. And that allows your horse to have a little bit more room to lay down or stretch his legs, or maybe even have a buddy if necessary.
How do you address horse boarding fees at JC Stage Stop, Liz?
We actually do it by the horse. So if you have horses that would prefer to be all together, then you can put them together, but it's a per night, per horse fee.
Okay, thank you.
We have our hydrant here. This is a frost-free hydrant, so we can get your water needs met no matter what the weather is. We can also provide you with heated buckets if necessary if you come through in the wintertime, if this is your stopover point, maybe if you're going to Arizona.
Looks like you got lots of hose too that you can reach all the stalls.
Yep, you can line out your hoses out so you don't have to lug those buckets or splash all over yourself.
How many of those larger pens do you have?
4.
Okay.
You can see the rest of our hitching rails. We also do have a mounting block too if you're giving your horse a break from getting yourself pulled up in that saddle. You can see our other bank of the stalls that are 10 by 12s. If you don't want to haul all of your hay, we also have hay for sale. We do small squares of grass hay here, and you can let us know if you need that, and we can let you know on availability and price when you make your reservation.
What if I want to bring my own hay?
You certainly can. We would like it to be certified weed-free if possible. We just try to cut down on the amount of weeds that we spread from other places in the country out to our beautiful place of JC Stage Stop.
What do you have for facilities if my horse gets off the trailer and he's a little fresh?
So we allow you to use our round pen facility that's over there, and I know I like to do that when I first get going with my horse in the springtime, or even here with the chilly fall weather, just let them work out the kinks. We also allow loose horses in the round pen, so if you just want them to stretch your legs and after having a long trailer ride, that would be where I would put him. You can also use our arena. We have a large arena that you can use. We don't allow loose horses in there just for the safety of our other guests and other horses. But I know that sometimes you just want to have a safe place to take the fresh out of them before you go out on our up to 5,000 acres of trail riding that we can have access to.
Cool. What about any horse trail obstacle experiences you have here?
To the north of our house, which is this direction away from the other horse facilities, we have a teeter-totter bridge set up, poles that are about 2.5 feet off the ground for you to practice with, a mailbox to practice opening, and a gate to open. Also the ride your horse through some hoses for that kind of desensitizing feeling. So kind of popular amongst our guests to just make sure their horses are all trail ready and just do some fun challenges if you don't want to ride out. Horses that come to JC Stage Stop, we want to follow all the state regulations. We require a health certificate of veterinary inspection, and then a current Coggins, especially if you're coming from out of state.
It's all good information to know. Any other specific things that we should know about before traveling with my horse?
One other thing is that Wyoming is a brand state, so therefore when you leave a brand state, you need to have a brand inspection. To come into the state, if you're coming from a state that doesn't require any kind of brand inspection, there's no requirement to come into the brand state. The tricky part is leaving. So if you let us know, we can get you in touch with a few of the brand inspectors in the local area. And also if you get a permanent brand, which is something that South Dakota can provide, you can use that for the lifetime of your horse. And so that's kind of a good investment if you're planning on traveling quite extensively with your horse.
It's good information to know.
So thank you for visiting with us again today, and you got a nice tour of our horse facilities. We hope that you can come and visit us. Please call us or email us with any questions that you have. And remember, the stage stops here.